Welcome to IT Port. In this session we are going to see about instead of triggers in SQL Server. Instead of trigger is one of the trigger type for DML statements, and instead of triggers override the standard actions of the triggering statement and insert, update or delete statements. And instead of trigger can be defined to perform error or value checking on one or more columns and then perform additional access before inserting the record. If you want to build it one column while inserting the records, we can use this instead of triggers, or build it one column value while updating or deleting the records. We can use instead of triggers. Let us check with the simplest example for this. Here the example describes one table here, employee wage, and another one is wage structure. See, we are going to create one wage structure. This included with type, that's employee type, the character of, and the wage limit integer. So just created, and here the employee table, employee wage, and employee ID integer, and employee name graph T, and that employee type. Employee wage. So we define the salary wage limit for that employee with the type of and wage limit in the table of wage structure, and the employee wage it get the data for that employee with the employee name and his type and his wage. So while inserting the employee wage, the employee wage limit is not exceeded based on the type in wage structure. So this is an example. I'm going to insert values for wage structure. Type A and value limit is 10, and B is 20. So the data won't need exit with the age limit for this type. So we are going to insert the employee wage, employee ID 1, and employee name Arun, and employee type is A. That's the limit is so here just type with the 15. So in our logical conditions it will not accept it because A is the type A, its wage limit is 10. So here it cannot exceed to that value. See how can we use instead of trigger this, create trigger for instead wage. So it's a trigger name on table employee wage instead of insert. We are going to declare two variables, current type and wage, current wage integer, and declaring one variable is wage limit integer. See, assign from select type employee type and wage equal to employee wage from inserted. So, and getting the wage limit from wage structure where type is equal to type, this type. So fetching the current employee type and the wage employee wage from current inserted magic tables in the magic table and checking the condition, then fetching the wage limit from wage structure with the criteria of the type. Here at wage is greater than wage limit, so it's logical issues, so we cannot accept. So here I'm going to raise error with the message of wage limit exceeded. Severity of 16, error state is 1. I'm going to return this else. But in this procedure, insert into employee wage and select star from inserted magic table. So this is a conditional instead of the current wage exceeds wage limit, it raises a error, otherwise it can insert it. See, employee type, limit. So now we execute this, it raises the error wage limit exceeded due to exceedance of wage. Now we are going to 9, it will have some. So fetching the records, employee wage, so it accepted for the type A, it won't accept it, and raise the error message wage limit exceeded, and there is no data for this insert. I'm going to add with B and employee is 2. It will accept that because type B's limit is 20. It raises an error. So this is the use of instead of triggers. So we can build it and command. It will command to produce or raise error within the statements instead of trigger statements. Hope this topic will be very useful to you. If you like this session, please like and subscribe. Thank you, friends.